Anytime anybody asks you any question as an ambassador on earth, always say, according to the constitution of where I am. Not the mission field. Nigeria is a mission field. I arrive in Akwa Ibom State, but that's not where I come from. It is just the airport that I landed to carry out my assignment here on earth. I'm not coming from there. That is just the airport that I landed. So many people look for a job in Saipan, the struggles of people even pay money up to 5 times. But some of you did not even pay one there. They don't give you access so that you can be his mouth. Let me explain the church. Matthew chapter 16, verse 18. I'll build my church, and the gates of hell shall not what? Prevail. Let's just speak into the two things. Shut, because of what? The Roman government ruled the earth for 200 years. Needed to fight with Greeks because the Romans were barbarians while the Greeks were intellectual people. All the philosophers you have ever heard about in this world, where did they come from? Greeks. The world is ruled by dead men ideas. Someone like Aristotle, someone like Plato. All these things are concepts, including democrata, which is democracy. The Romans, because they are good in war, in battle, they went to the Greeks and fought them, killed them, destroyed them. Destroy everything. They did not destroy the library. They took all their books, came to the Rome and started reading. They are Romans in what? In their body, but in their mind they are Greeks. But one of the things they discovered was this: the word church is not the religious word. Jesus Christ actually came when the Roman government started developing the mentality of colonization. When they enter a city, instead of destroying everybody, they colonize them so that even if you are in Nigeria, you are thinking like a Roman. Jesus Christ came that very time. The king then had a church. In Greek it is called a Christian. A choosing set of people. He was the cabinet of the king. Those guys were selected by the king. They were selected to sit down with the king. Know the mind of the king. Know the plans of the king. Get into the kingdom and influence everybody to think the way the king is thinking. You understand now? Like the king, think like the king, talk like the king, dress like the king, drive like the king, everything. But the king did not want to see anything contrary to what was in his mind. It was the king that chose them. They did not choose the king. Right from the day that the king chose them, right from that day, they ceased to live for themselves. Now, when Jesus Christ came, Caesar was having a Christian, which is church. Greek kings has church. But listen carefully. When Jesus Christ came and Peter disclosed his real identity, he said to Peter, upon this, take note, I will build mine. He did not say I will build the church. Do you want to improve on what Caesar? Are you trying to work on the king's cabinet? He said, no. He said, upon this level, I will build my own cabinets. Who will sit with me, know my desires, know my will, my plan, and they will So please, when you go out there, he said the gate of hell. You're not hellfire. Hell, there are three types, but let me mention only one. Edges, the gate of edges. One of them is the power of the grave. Jesus knew that the church would be persecuted. A lot of people would die in the name of being a Christian. No matter how many people the grave will swallow in the name of persecution, that will not quench the church. The church of Caesar has come to an end. It ended many more than 2,000 years ago. But the church of Christ, for more than 2,000 years, the church is still marching forward, and no gate of hell shall prevail. Let me prophesy in the name that is above every other name, because